pursuit of treasure at a place led to you by your crazy navigator. He has.
Eccentric navigator.
Oh, okay. Um, in the process of your many adventures down through these tunnels, one of you has brushed off this mortal coil, and you are now standing in a large chamber where you chased off some roaches. You are standing in the middle. You are standing in the middle of this chamber. That is, like I say, as far as up as you can see, it's got pop pits and holes in the sides. And against the far wall where the roaches were, you notice what looks like a door, but uh, it is pitted and stained with wear and whatever the roaches were dissolving it with. And that is what you see. Anyone want to do anything?
I want to check out the door. How do I open the door?
It has a handle on it.
I try the handle.
The door is locked.
God damn it. So far no door has resisted crowbar. So I would like to try to use the crowbar to open the door.
Give me a strength check. Remember, you have at advantage because you are using a crowbar.
One crowbar. Nah.
All right. Well, look, you tear this door. I need a deck save, please.
Roger.
That will not pass. And you take 9 points of acid damage
Ow.
as the acid trap goes off.
Luckily, I do have more than 6 health points.
Yeah. Honest to God, I had forgotten Under was dead when I was putting this trap in today because I added it today. And I was like, this is gonna be so hilarious when Under walks up there and pops this open and dies to a trap, an acid trap. I was thinking that to myself when I designed this trap.
You see that, gentlemen? He's so guilty about killing him that he's erasing the memory. He's disassociating.
And then he was really happy thinking about killing him.
I mean, yeah, I was really happy. Well, I was like, surely Under would. No, I was kind of going, surely he's gonna pass his checks though. But if he doesn't, it's gonna be funny because 3d8 is enough to kill him outright, and that would have been just no. But yes, it would have. Anyways, I'm sorry.
So what's beyond the door?
The corroded door creaks open, revealing a wave of damp, salt thick air. Beyond lies a 60-foot long descending tunnel, narrow at first, then widening into a jagged corridor of black rock and barnacle crusted walls. The water starts. I don't know, that doesn't apply to y'all. Forgot about the size difference when I wrote this. So when I did this. Well, anyway, the water starts at. Yeah, I'll start it like that. The water starts knee deep in this chamber, and it gets to where you're swimming because it gets to a foot deep, making it difficult terrain. At the far end of the tunnel, you can see a faint blue glow.
Ooh, something shiny. And I start swimming towards the shiny thing.
The deeper you go, the colder the water starts to feel, and you can feel the waves from the water strumming against striking against you, like it's getting harder and harder to swim through.
Damn, if only the person who had a swimming ability was still alive.
I know, right? You hear faint singing from the deep ahead, gentle, almost human.
The cobbler calls to us, brothers, go!
What do you do?
I keep swimming.
No, you just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
The tunnel opens. The tunnel opens into a vast circular grotto, 60 foot across and 40 foot high, lit by deep, eerie blue glow.
Is
As
the
you,
glowing come from the center?
huh?
Is the glowing coming from the center?
No, it's coming from the floor of the chamber, the water, the below the water,
Ah,
the floor of the whole thing. At the far end, oh, and the water is perfectly still, no ripples, no sound. And as you swim into the room, you are pushed to the top, like you are walking, like you have the water walk spell on you. Okay.
gotcha.
At the far end of the chamber, a half sunken rock rises like a dais. A woman sits on it, her skin gleaming with pale scales, and she sings. She is singing. But when she sings, it doesn't echo around the chamber. It like reverberates through the water, and you can feel it. And the moment one of you, I need to know who steps in first. You,
Probably me.
Zeldin. And the moment you step in, she stops singing. And it's silent. Her eyes slowly turn, and her head looks at you. Her eyes are black with flecks of starlight. Another crew comes seeking gold. Or do you seek your graves?
We seek.
Cold, definitely cold.
And then she pauses as she looks at you and tilts her head like she's listening to something that you can't hear. And she says, "No, you are the witness." And she laughs. High sound. I am Larissa, and I have been waiting for you. She scans over the party, and then she sees, how are you? Who has Under's body?
I do believe that is Rendella.
Huh?
I think
Who
you're
is
carrying on.
carrying a
Oh,
Willix? Or is he
Yeah, Awix
pickled
is
in
in
a
my
jug?
box.
in your box? So you don't actually have the body where we can see it.
It's not visibly it's not visibly out in the open. No.
Okay. Then she doesn't say anything. Just looks at you and goes, "Odd. I assumed there were more."
He died.
What?
Death,
Where
as
is?
in unalive.
No. That cannot be.
Definitely is.
Where?
Like 50 feet back.
Well, no, I mean, he's like in the box right there.
Here.
What, did you just wink? What, did you pull the body out and show it to her?
No, that was the hinges squeaking of me opening the box.
Oh.
Hey, kids, want to see a dead body?
You want to see a magic trick?
Okay. She sees the body and goes, "No, that's not right. Place him
You're
on
right.
the water. Place him on the water.
He doesn't float.
Place him on the water."
I just grab him by the
You don't-
collar and toss him over the puddle.
He sinks down, and you notice that the blue light glows and then dims, and then you float, and then under you float to the ground conscious. You just like float up like you also have the water walk spell pushed all the way to the top. And you are at full hit points without a level. You didn't get a level. It was just recharged. You're just alive.
Wow. That sucked.
Yes, you are alive.
It's a great cobbler miracle.
Praise be the cobbler.
And once you wake up, she looks at you and she says, "Now, you are all here. It was foretold."
Okay. Where's here?
Yeah, we just ran. So there's a door that we that we walked through, and then there was a stairway, and then we're here.
Oh, okay.
This is my chamber. I have waited for you. Many, many sailors have came before you, but they were not you.
Well, of
I
course not.
remember
I'm
them
me.
all. I remember them all. Every face I've drowned, every plea that fell beneath the waves.
Oh, this lady's crazy.
Tell me, mortals, would you forgive such a sin?
Only for Cobbler.
Only for cobblers.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a point.
If there's cobbler in it for us, sure.
Wait. We have to consider something else. What if she drowned people who made cobblers, thus depriving the world of more cobbler?
No,
That's
no,
a
no,
good
no,
point.
no,
So I turned to the lady.
no.
Did you drown anyone that makes cobbler?
No, she was bringing them to herself so she could get cobbler.
Yeah, depriving the rest of us.
No, but see, in the pursuit of cobbler, I'm okay with that.
She responds in Gnomish. I have no need for cobbler.
Okay, no, that's just wrong.
I'm scared.
She also didn't answer the original question of did she kill any cobbler maker?
How the fuck did you find that specter? Jesus.
I don't know.
I hope that's a real line.
I mean, it's
All right, well,
Law and Order. I wouldn't be surprised.
So,
anyway, what was
why were you waiting for us?
She has named you. You are the witness.
I'm actually blind in my left eye, and I only have 20% visibility with my right eye. I didn't see shit.
When she named you as the witness, she marks you. You've already been seen across the tides, across time.
Well, that sounds like a good thing. Can't buy that kind of publicity.
Okay.
So, you're a fan?
No, I am not a fan. You are here for a reason. Was foretold that you would come.
Did they foretell why we would come?
Roll me a insight check.
All right.
Okay. I did that. Okay. What was the question you asked again?
Well, she's like, you're here for a reason. It was foretold that you would come, and then she just stopped. So I asked her, did they ever say why I would come? Yeah.
You are come to stop the curse.
Oh. How are we supposed to do that?
There are two ways to end the curse. You either perform the ritual or you end me.
Well, I'm guessing you don't want to die.
Well, I'll die either way. But when I was told of you, I was given the name Larissa. Before I was named, I was hunger. I did as I pleased. I cared not. But when I was named, I felt the pain and the guilt, and it tied me to her. She looks at you and her eyes look sad. She says, I just want to end it.
Oh. Well, I, I've got a dagger here. I suppose I can just kind of stab you if you really want.
I mean, I have a
Unfortunately,
rapier.
he says, is that the way you choose?
Well, no, it's your choice. You were the one saying you were going to die either way. And which way do you prefer?
Alas, I cannot make the choice.
Darren, can you
Okay,
tell us
do you have a
about the
preference?
ritual?
Hmm?
I'm a ritual. Can you tell us about the ritual?
Yes, it requires a come on now. She says yes, it requires each of you to sacrifice a drop of blood. And then perform the ritual.
And what does this ritual entail?
And it's a spell. She gives you the spell. I know I didn't write down the thing. It involves chanting and whatever ritual is involved.
So is this the same type of sacrifice where Awix gave up a drop of blood and ended up with 6 max hit points?
No, this is not a permanent. It is a D4. Mechanically, you will take a D4 of damage to add blood to the ritual, which she will chant, and y'all will assist, and y'all will roll. And if it works, she will be gone. If it doesn't work, she will attack because it will force her to.
Well, I say we try the blood way first.
Yes, that's kind of what the thing was for. So I need, if y'all are gonna do the rituals, I assume you're doing the ritual, yes?
Unless someone objects.
No objection here.
All right, then I need each of you to each of you only take a point of damage. You got lucky. Hey, Wix.
Could have quite literally bloodied him.
I know, right? All right. Who wants to make the check? It'll be Arcana check. If y'all have
So
no more
I'm-
questions. If y'all have no more questions for Larissa.
No
Once you
more
start this,
questions.
yes, because no more questions. So, but if you do, I would ask them now. Once you cast the spell, you can't ask her anything else.
So it boils down to who has the highest intelligence and proficiency in Arcana that should be making this check. And, well,
Yes, I'm on. Yes,
Oh, I got a 3.
+2.
+1.
I'm proficient, which gives me a total for +3.
I'm looking. Oh, my sheet broke. 1 second. Reload it.
I didn't ask nothing.
Oh, we find this poor lady trapped down here, and she's like, I need your help to break a curse. Okay.
Sure.
Oh, should we ask where the treasure is?
Yes, but she knows you. She knows you. She recognized you when you walked in.
I'm a famous musician. Of course she recognized me.
Oh God!
Remember, I thought she was a fan.
Oh
I
my
have
God.
a grand total of 1
Oh
Arcana,
my
so not
God.
me.
The DM
So we have
failing his
somebody with a
insight
3
check.
and somebody who's proficient.
I am both.
Lead a
of those
horse to water, but
Yep.
you can't make it drink.
No,
Alright,
but you
somebody-
can sure as fuck teach it how to swim.
Yeah.
Sure you can, mister. You just have
Yeah.
to, cast Dominate Monster on it.
let me put it this way: if you take that horse's head and you hold it under the water, it will eventually drink. One way or the other.
All right. Roll it.
I thought the saying was sink or swim, not drink or drown.
So it sounds like Awix and Blue are doing it.
Okay. I'm guessing Blue can give me assistance.
Yes, assistance and guidance.
Oh, I know. I can throw a Bardic on it. Strum. We all could throw a Bardic on it. That'd be funny. Plus 66.
Okay. So her eyes widen and she smiles as she slowly starts to dissipate into motes of light, and then she out of existence. Under, since you would have been casting the spell, you have learned the ability to cast calm emotions once per day.
Okay. That might help with crowd management, screaming fans and all that.
And behind, and on the dais where she was sitting behind it. Oh wait, no. But yeah, that's she fades into blue light. There's a ripple in the water. The water kind of ripples out when she fades and glows a little bright. And you dim. All right. So now you're standing in this chamber, and it's slowly getting darker because the glow is fading.
Okay. And there was a dais she was sitting on?
There was a dais she was sitting.
All right, I'll go and examine the dais.
And behind the dais is a small chest.
Oh, that's interesting. I checked the chest for trap.
You what?
I checked the chest for traps.
It is not trapped.
Well, then I
Well,
open it.
Well, it is locked though. But it's not
Anyone got thieves' tools?
I have a crowbar.
We have the Brute Thieves tools.
Okay, well, this chest is locked, so crowbar away.
Aye, aye. Oh, whoops.
Box does nothing because that will snap the lock. I mean, it's just you could have probably just broke it yourself. Anyway,
No, I'm
inside
gonna use crowbar, damn it.
You have a flat roll for your athletics?
He was just athletics. I technically +1.
wait, what is technically plus one? You either have a plus one or you don't.
I mean, technically I do.
He just didn't roll it.
Your
the
mom has a
technicality.
+1.
Oh, so yeah, I have a +3, so.
I mean, I do also have thieves' tool skills, but unfortunately, I can't classify crowbars thieves' tools.
I mean, no. Oh, okay.
It's,
So inside there is a pendant, a ring, a bottle of clear liquid, and a veil. And 400 gold pieces and a small pouch of gems worth about 300. Worth 300.
I'm sorry, you did go real quiet right before you said pieces. So there was
Oh, I'm
something
sorry.
pieces and then like 300 gold pieces worth of gems.
There's 400 gold pieces and then a small pouch of gems worth 300.
Okay. Oh, neat. I guess I'll do a detect magic ritual real quick.
Which one are you starting with?
I said I was doing detect magic first to see what was magical and what wasn't.
Oh, everything glows
Including the coins
Dang,
and
you
the gems.
except the coins and gems.
Okay.
Oh fuck! I thought he meant the whole room.
That'd be funny.
No,
I mean, aren't we
That
standing
everything
on water?
glows. Well, fuck.
Well, then I guess I'll start with the pendant and do an identify ritual on it.
I'll also do identify ritual on whatever's next.
The ring.
Sure. You'll hand me the ring and I'll be like, all right, I'll get started on this.
Did you get that under?
I did.
Do you not understand it? Or does it make no sense?
So the third line where it says recharge 5/6
Yeah.
seems
Yes.
to conflict with the next line and the first line.
Yeah, I see that. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not sure
Take
like
Yeah, take that one should that part in the parentheses should not be there in the third line. That should not be there.
okay. That would then make it all make much more sense.
Yes, it's a single use item, but it's not used up after you use
Right,
it.
it's a once a day
recharged.
item.
Yeah, it's a once a day item.
Okay.
'Cause it's got 3 good effects.
Yeah.
The ring is single use, though.
Yeah, the
You-
second one, the ring is single use, one use. I know it's so good. It's so crazy. It's so niche because it fits exactly in a water world. That's funny.
It's a ring that has a salt lick, and then you can start breathing water and resist thunder damage.
I mean, somebody who doesn't have a swim speed like I do should, get that. If we get thrown overboard, you're the ones who are going to drown.
Yeah, I mean it'll help out somebody one time. That's what it's good for.
Is it alternating orange and white colored?
No, it's got like a colored gem in the top. It's orange and white.
Yeah. All right. Oh. Pendant definitely looks useful.
All right, what's next? Who's doing what? There's 2 items left. There's the bottle, the the
Well,
clear
I'll
liquid.
hand the bottle to Balric, and I'll identify the veil.
And I'll identify the bottle.
Oh, I like that.
I know.
It just puts the veil on.
It's for fucking a water campaign. It's a great item for a water campaign.
Yeah, no, that's great. Invisibility while underwater, and I have a swim speed. Mm-hmm.
As long as your entire body is underwater.
Yep.
Now, if you come out of the water, you'll be visible.
Well, sure.
Yeah. So, who gets what? The pendant's cool too. It's got 3 uses. Well, I mean, you can
Yeah.
use either ability though, but one of them is really good.
Yeah, I mean, the pendant seems almost like something we'd want like on a frontliner, so that if we're fighting a magic user, they run up, stab them, and then as their bonus action, just silence them.
Yes.
So knock the guy with 5 hit points.
Yeah, no. That would probably be for one of the fighter characters, the melee character. Problem is that everybody in the party cast spells. So, yeah. So whoever gets it would have to focus primarily on physical attacks.
So anyone want anything in particular?
I mean, I can take the pendant since I occasionally do get into melee.
I mean, it's got other abilities too.
True.
Okay.
You can make a wizard have disadvantage on all its concentration checks. Yeah.
But unless no anybody else wants the pendant, I'll snag it.
Okay. Zelda
I
has
think that's
the-
no. Excellent.
Who takes the ring? Anyone?
Yeah. Who wants the the life preserver ring?
I can take it.
And does anybody want the perfume?
That one's a neat one. I like that one. That one you may come up with that one again. That's a really cool. Or ones that do something similar. When that was generated, I was like, "Oh, that is so cool."
Maybe the face of the party that's always talking to people.
Yeah, I can hang on to it. You can also use it for pranks.
I was gonna say, like, we could use it for like grenades, like, throw it at an enemy ship while we're at sea.
What? That's crazy. You're fighting a crack and throw it on the enemy.
Hell yeah!
Stink grenade. Okay. So yeah, that's identify takes
10 minutes
long
each
does-
item.
each 10 minutes each. Data.
So we're there for like an hour.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
There are 2 people doing it. It's
Well,
20
the
minutes.
other-
True. It's okay. Only like 20 minutes then.
All right. Okay. So yeah, the light is fading. The light is almost gone in this room. It's almost pitch black when you're done. The light that blue light at the bottom has almost died out.
We should probably check on that. Like, what's the source of the blue light?
It was something that was growing like algae, but it's starting to die. Seems like the magic of the siren was keeping it alive.
Ah,
And now that she's dead, her magic is fading.
well, that's unfortunate. Is there anything else in the bottom of the pool?
No, it's clear. You're still no. It's a good
Like-
thing you said you was only here for 20 minutes, because if you'd been here for an hour, the spell that's on the water would have ended. Y'all been floating up out here.
Yeah. Well, I guess this was the treasure we came for then.
That was the treasure.
So I guess we head back to the ship.
Start
Indeed.
climb. Okay. Indeed. You start climbing and climbing. Takes you a good bit, but you manage to get back out. And sun just time of day is it right now? So it's about midday, and you come out and you see your ship. You notice that the seas are very calm around the island, around the cove. It's very
Is that unusual?
wasn't calm when you arrived. It was choppy, and now it is calm.
Oh, good. The storm's passed.
Yes. Storm has passed.
Well, they probably knew we were doing a show and didn't want to upset us.
Yeah. Y'all take y'all's little boat back to the ship.
Yep.
When you get back, the captain, no, hang on. Tad Whistle comes up to you. I don't know what you did, but you put some of the crew on edge. Those singers ain't stopped bemoaning something. What's going on? They've been weird all morning. But I'm assuming you got everything handled that you needed.
Yep, we can set sail.
Aye, sir. You notice that the navigator kind of smiles. Did what was told.
Yep. Speaking of, I go over to the navigator. So, got any more spots?
He looks at you and says, No, no, no. I only was told of this one. I was just told.
Oh,
Well, who told you? Maybe we can ask them.
No, no, no. Told in a
I'm back.
dream. Forgotten another dream. Remembered in a third dream. And he stops talking.
okay.
Well, lunchtime.
It is about lunchtime. You noticed it.
We go into the cobbler murder room.
The what? The what? The cobbler murder room? Because you're gonna
Yeah,
murder cobbler?
Our sealed room so that when we devour cobbler, it doesn't get mess everywhere in the ship.
Alright. Well, as you walk to your room, somebody give me a perception check. Well, what's everybody's uh passive perception?
14.
11.
13.
14.
Okay. Well, you with the 14s noticed that you with the 14s noticed that the crew seems spooked. The you notice that the dockhand mirrors are they seem to be trying to stay busy. All of them seem to be doing something to keep themselves occupied. Right? Just anything to focus on a task and not on what's going around them. The dogs are, most of them are mumbling to themselves, fucking get us all killed. The singers, because remember, if you have 10 of each on your ship, crewing your ship, they seem to be in mourning, like they've lost something precious. Some of them can't even stand to look at you.
So they're time travelers.
Wait, how and what I said gave you time travel?
Well, you said they're in mooring. Clearly, it's noon.
Okay, let's go with that.
Yeah, checks out.
All right then. You retire into your your soundproof cobbler room to devour the cobbler as the ship gets underway.
All right. Well, lacking any other destination, if I recall, at the very first session, we were talking about how we were heading to a specific island to meet up with the Gnomish Liberation Front.
Yes, that where you tell your captain you want to go.
Yes.
Crap. Okay. I did not expect this to become an issue, but that's okay. I will figure it out. So as you start sailing and after you come out of your gnome chamber, how long does it take y'all to eat gnome? How long did it take the group of the gnomes to eat cobbler?
A minute.
3 minutes tops.
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all just devour it that quick?
Well, that's what the dome is for.
Lord. All right.
Not like we're pulling out bibs and forks.
Oh God. Just dive into it like Scrooge McDuck into the fucking pit.
If only. Yes, we would.
We need more cobbler for that.
Oh.
Guys, put that on the to-do list. Get more cobbler for a cobbler swimming pool.
Anyway, so y'all are in there and you've set sail for the island of Volgemore. A couple of the crew. But give me a perception check. Assuming you stay out amongst the crew, or do you retire to your rooms after you eat?
Now I'll stay out until it's normal long rest time.
You notice that some of the crew look confused at first. They're wondering why we're not making for Cyprus. Cerberus. They don't voice, but you can notice that even the most reserved, most what's the military term? The one with the most discipline, they even start to look weary of why we're not heading back to Port Cerberus. No one says anything. The captain doesn't care.
So, well, I trust our bosun can keep them in line.
I think probably can. But as the day goes on, stretches into the evening, and the sea is done gone quiet. Not a wave, nothing. Even the gulls. Gone.
Is the wind still winding?
No, it's no wind. You've managed to slow to a crawl. The ship is barely moving because there's not much wind. The sails hang slack. Okay. Is that what you needed, Mandela?
Well, yeah.
Does that answer you? Is that no? What you know what I'm saying? As the day fades into the dark, airless night, a strange unease settles over the ship. The crew speaks in murmurs. Members start to lay out in their hammocks and on the deck. And then a faint sound can be heard. At first, you think it's the wind, but then you notice it's a voice. Someone is singing. I need perception check. One of y'all.
From everyone?
Under doesn't know.
Ah.
Well, it makes sense. Under wouldn't know. He was dead when she was singing. His fail works out canonically. Because the rest of you can know that she sounds like the song that the siren was singing before you went into her chamber. Seems to be echoing around the ship.
Can I summon my owl? Have it try to find the source?
Yes, you can. Roll me an investigation check. Using however your owl would do it.
That's, I guess, use my investigation. Don't
Yeah.
tell the owl what
Is
to do.
is he flying around the ship? Like up high around the ship? Is that what he's doing? I need.
Yeah, like going around trying to find.
Then you don't need to roll.
The
You don't need to
source.
roll. You don't need to roll. He doesn't see anything. It's
I'll
not.
make like a circle, and then if
He doesn't
one
see
side
nothing outside of the
louder
ship.
or something.
He doesn't see anything outside of the ship, and the noise doesn't seem to be carrying away from the ship. And that's all you can know with an 8. That it's not outside the ship.
This would have been a lot better if it was perception.
Oh, well, yeah.
So the song is coming from inside the boat?
Yes.
Oh my god, I deploy the rats to find it.
Is that what you do? Gilbert, you deploy
Yeah.
the rats to find it? All right.
The song is coming from inside the ship. Oh god.
All right. How does that work? Do you just let them run out and then they'll come back and tell you where it is?
Yeah, tell my rats to find the source of the singing.
Okay, well, they come back to you and they tell you I don't know, they don't speak, do they? They don't
I
tell
can literally
you,
speak to animals.
Okay, then. They tell you that it is coming from a singer in the crew deck. She's asleep.
Alright. Guys. Some broad's singing in her sleep.
That seems to be at cross purposes.
All right. What do you do?
Slit her throat.
Now, what?
Wow.
I mean, that escalated quickly. I mean, what?
But there's a singer who we don't know
She's one of
inside
your
the
crew.
ship.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's one of those singers we got from the Siren Pirate Captain Lord thing from
Besides, y'all are
Cerberus.
still up.
Oh.
Yes. Besides, y'all are still upstairs on the top of the ship anyway, aren't you? Or is all of you? I thought all of you were up on the deck.
Well, yeah, I was wandering around until time for long rest.
I was in the bilge.
Of course you. Well, you can all hear this. Do you go to check it out?
Yeah, sure.
Anyone else?
No, I guess I won't slit their throat.
Guess no one else is going.
I'll go
Hey,
alone.
wait.
That's okay.
I said
Well,
yeah.
Okay. And the captain is with you. As you head down into the crew chain, into the lower decks, you hear voices getting louder. Some of the dock hands are like, she's cursed. Bind her. We'll tie her up. And then
See, I was right to try to slit her throat.
And then one of the dogs pushes him aside and says, fuck binding. Throw that bitch overboard. And then the singers are all surrounding her. And one of them says, she dreams what the sea remembers. And they stand protective. What do you do?
What?
Awix.
So that's what I see when I arrive?
That is what you see when you arrive. They are all getting ready to come to blows.
All right.
Because the singing has stopped, and the one that was singing is awake, and she is terrified. She has no idea what is going on.
Everybody
no idea.
calm down. Calm down. There's some magical shenanigans afoot. It'll be okay.
How are you? Okay, you're calming the crew with authority. That is a persuasion check. Roll.
Hey, use that perfume. And also, I could give it a assistance.
I'll take the assistance. Not going to use the perfume, just on the off chance that sailors count as sea creatures.
Damn.
I mean, the singers might.
No, not all of them. They all kind of relent. They all look at you and he says, and the captain goes, see? The man has spoken. Follow orders.
And then I would go over to the singer that was dreaming.
Yeah.
You know, once everyone's breaking up.
And as you go over to her, she is shaken. She's alive. She looks at you and she says, the deep does not forget. The name is not broken. Is not yet broken.
What did you see in your dream?
She starts to describe she saw a creature of, what did she look like? She starts describing the chick to you that you just fought. Can't remember what she looks like. It's been a few minutes. She speaks of a woman with pale scales, and her eyes were black with like stars. She's describing the Larissa to you.
Right, and I would respond with saying, yeah, her name was Larissa. She was trapped on the island that we visited. She was cursed to be trapped there. She asked us to break the curse and thus allow her freedom of a sort.
I know not why I sang. I have never heard the song before. That song is only known by the widow herself.
So you're saying if we want more information, we would have to go ask the widow about it.
She knows. She would be the only one. But she knows nothing else. She hasn't been amongst the the singers for long. She's one of the newer members of the crew of the widows.
Okay. I do ask her what her name is.
Oh, her name is. It is Stella. That is her name, Sella Stillborn.
Okay. Well, I reassure her. All right, Sella. Guess we'll have to make a slight course change then. Go and see the widow about this.
You notice that the singers seem to have more respect for you. They actually, look when they look at you, they look more like you're there. They follow.
Okay.
You stood up for one of their own. They respected that.
Well, I guess I'm just glad I was the first one to speak instead of a Sean over there, sharpening his meat cleaver.
Yeah, if he would, yeah. I mean, they could have turned into combat with the whole crew fighting. It could have done that. They're on edge from.
Look, in my
magic shit.
defense, I thought some random magic lady appeared inside our ship and was singing a spooky song that a crazy witch thing was singing.
No. It was
It's
a member
sketchy.
of your own crew. It was a member of your own crew. However, they do follow those rituals where they say weird shit like that.
Exactly. Never trust weird
He's
magic
just
shit.
young and impressionable.
Mm.
So I told you she was one of the younger, newer members of the crew.
And she'll never know how close she got to getting stabbed by a gnome.
I mean, there is still time. I have many more things to come. So,
Well, I then go to our captain. Tell him that it looks like there's some magical shenanigans as a result of the visit to that island, and we need to return to Port Cerberus. A change of course.
sides. Yeah, kind of figured we would. He goes and sets the ship back to go to Cerberus. It'll take a couple of days, but we'll be there.
Excellent. And if we happen to spot any targets of opportunity along the way, do wake us up.
All right. Okay, it is now late evening after all of this. So if you wanted to go to bed, you can. If you want to sit up and play in the water, you can do that. Or if you want to chase rats in the lower hole, you can do that as well.
I'll go to sleep.
Ah, okay.
Don't know what the rest of these clowns are doing, but I'm going to sleep.
Sleep sounds good.
Right. You all
Alright.
go to your chambers. You know, y'all share one large. Don't need that much space. What'd you say, Baldrick?
All right. Good night.
The hell? I was like, did he honestly think we were done? What? No.
Yeah, go to bed.
All right, y'all are all going to bed.
Yep.
Night passes uneventful, and you all have a long rest. Yay!
Oh, that's unusual.
Yeah, I know.
Suspicious.
The morning breaks. The horizon is gone. Sea and sky are one. It's a big fog. The fog muffles every sound. The sails hang heavy with moisture, droplets sliding down like teeth. Footsteps echo strangely across the deck, as if the creaks of timbers sound too close, as if the fog itself is listening. It's it casts this pale over the whole ship. It makes the crew whisper to each other instead of, talking out loud. For some reason, they just feel like they need to whisper. But the ship is moving. Steady crawl. Slight breeze. You can even hear the gulls singing above the ship, even in the fog. And it happens like that till about midday, when you hear a shout from the front of the ship to astern. There's something in the water. One of the dogs with the yell. It's a barrel, half sunk, drifting in the wake. The crest of Mira's dock workers is on the barrel.
Let's get a pull hook and pull it aboard.
Alrighty. You get a pole hook, and the crew hauls the barrel aboard. It's been split open from within. The salted meat is gone. The inside is slick with seawater that glows faintly blue.
Yeah, blue again.
Oh, that's
One of the dock hands goes. He sees the barrel and he goes, "Hey, That's one of ours. And he points at the dog that pulled it out and says, "You must have put it there." The dog looks at me and says, "We don't touch your fancy food, Navy man. One of the singers tossed it in there. Guarantee it."
And then I just pipe up. And has anyone checked our stores to see if we're actually missing any barrels?
Persuasion check. Did you catch that?
I did not. What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Roll me a persuasion check, please. I mean, it's a easier DC because yesterday's wouldn't work. But that does not make it. Wow. And okay.
I see we're back to this. Where I can't pass a social
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, I think we're yeah, so okay, so the dog takes a swing at the Navy guy, but it is bad, really bad off target, and the Navy guy just dodges it out of the way. And the fight is joined. Those two are now fighting. What do you do? How do you restore?
Don't we literally have a quartermaster specifically so this doesn't happen because we have multiple different crews in our crew?
Well, yeah, but I mean, y'all are here, so it's more fun for y'all.
I'll go get the quartermaster because he's gonna fucking handle this well the hell better than we will.
Yeah, I'll just cast Calm Emotions, though, because I don't want this getting out of hand. Last thing we need is a general mutiny.
And they both
I mean, it's
kinda-
better than an admiral mutiny.
No,
They
no.
both,
If I'm on a ship, I much prefer the general mutiny. They sink more.
So how does calm emotion as a spell? Oh yeah, I know it does. They both are nice to you, and then when the spell ends, they know it.
Yeah, you suppress strong emotions in a group of people. Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius centered on a point you choose must make a charisma save. If they fails, I can choose one of the two following effects. You can suppress any effect, causing it to be charmed or frightened. Or, alternatively, you can make the target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile towards. So I'm basically just being like, no, we are not fighting, and they failed their saves.
Yes, they failed their save. They both stop and they look at you and go, "Yeah, sorry, sir," and they kind of shift away.
Mm-hmm. Now, yeah. And then when the bosun arrives, I'll just leave the actual disciplining of the crew.
Yeah, he drags them two off, yelling at them something in Orc that I don't think neither one of them speak, but it doesn't really matter. You hear insults about their mother and some of it. You don't know what all he's saying, but it doesn't sound happy. All right, so now you still have the barrel, the glowing blue. Or the,
Yeah.
the water with the faint glow.
Yeah, so I go and find the quartermaster, and I ask him if our stores are missing any barrels. Like, is this one of ours or from another ship?
Goes back and checks and comes back saying, "Yeah, we are missing one." We're just missing just one, though. It's weird. That was here earlier.
Did you check the contents?
Well, no, they should have dried meat in them. You know, it's each of the each of the different crew, because our crew is so diverse. Each of them require different meals.
Ah, faction mechanics.
Yeah, see, the dog, I mean the dock hands won't eat but a certain kind of food. They don't like the same types of meats that the dogs will eat. The dogs will eat anything. And then the widows, they don't like meat at all. So it's weird.
Cobbler. Feed them cobbler.
I don't think
That's
think
our faction.
they'll eat cobbler.
And we don't pay you to think. We pay you to make cobbler for them.
I don't make cobbler. I just unpack the cobbler you put on the ship. Sir, I'm not a chef. I'm a quartermaster. If I'm mistaken, your chef is with you.
Think one of us can cook?
Yes, Rendella is the chef's cook. Remember, she asked specifically to be the cook.
Yeah.
This is your problem then, Radella.
I mean, yeah, that's why I was wondering why Rendella ain't said that.
I wasn't asked.
Well, we're not asking or telling at this point.
Also, is salted meat supposed to glow blue like that?
Yeah.
Only from one part of the ocean.
What?
We're not near there.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
Well, okay, I can't really yes and out of this one. What's going on?
We found a barrel of dried
I-
meat that belonged to one sect of your crew. It was burst open and everything inside of it was gone. The crew proceeded to blame each other for it, and Awix calmed them all down, and then they went off to be disciplined. Then he went to ask the quartermaster if they had a missing store, one of the barrels, which they did. They then turned to you because you are the chef and goes, "What gives?"
And when we pulled it
then I
aboard,
would-
'cause it was overboard, it had like blue glowing slime on the inside, is what you told us.
Yes, it does. Water that glowed faintly blue. Yes. You still have the barrel. Nobody's even looked at the barrel. Just walked up the door.
Should we identify it? Magic glowing blue?
Can check it. I need to know what you're doing and what you're
I mean, I would, check with the help. I don't
The
do
help said there
all of
was
the
no,
cooking.
that he said there was one there, and he doesn't know how it disappeared. It was there when he arrived this morning, and he has not left the office. He does not know how it got out.
Well, we have a lot of rats, don't we? Maybe they saw something.
Oh, there's a rat aboard, all right.
Squeak, squeak, squeaker.
Hey, wasn't me.
Squeak, squeaker. There's a rat, all right.
I don't think my rats wouldn't be stealing anything.
I'm not accusing them of stealing anything. I'm saying if they might have
Leave the
seen
gun.
some.
Take the cannoli.
He's asking if the rats might be a source of intel.
Oh, that makes more
'Cause they're
sense.
everywhere.
I shall inquire with my rat horns. I summon my rats with my various rat summoning spells. I speak with them. Pray tell, mister, what have they seen?
They say they haven't seen anything strange.
I see.
They have felt something strange, but they have
Oh.
not seen anything.
Oh, what strange thing have you felt?
It's hard to describe as a rat. It's like some kind of magic that they can
Yeah.
feel. That they can feel.
Mm.
It's like an aura in the air.
I see. I see. I'm a spellcaster. Do I feel this magical aura in the air?
No.
Okay. Describe this magical aura. How does it feel?
Tingles.
Like the whiskers?
The whispers.
What about the tail?
Yeah. Tips of the tail.
Yeah.
And it started after we left the island.
Oh. Oh. Does it feel like you're experiencing a compulsion?
No.
Okay, so we can rule out gathering our party before we venture forth.
What?
We definitely haven't reached the edge of the map, so we don't have to gather our party before venturing forth. All right.
I have a question, Gilbert. Just
Yeah.
sheer mechanics question, okay, about your character. Sheer mechanics.
Yeah.
When you talk to the rats, do you talk in Gnomish?
No, he talks in Radish.
Gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts. So whatever it is that's being spoken by either party is understood by the other.
Yes, I know. That's what I'm saying. I know. That's what I'm saying. But like they're squeaking at you. But are you responding in Gnomish back to them? Or are you squeaking back to them?
Well, in order to respond by squeaking back to them, I'd have to have like rat as a language. Are you saying I have rat as a language?
No.
Then
No, I
I'd
am
be
not.
speaking Gnomish.
Okay. I just needed a visual, that's all.
It's a very silly looking conversation.
No, that's so fucking funny. It would have been funnier if you squeaked back, but I'm not willing to give you the language of the rats. I feel you could abuse that something.
I have magic at will that lets me speak them. The fuck you on about?
Oh yeah, that's You know what? Just for the hell of it, I am gonna give you the ability to speak with
Yeah.
rat. You actually have the ability to speak. Oh, and it works on all kinds of rats. Even if they're not just rats.
What? What, you mean like works on giant rats?
Yes.
Well,
They're still
giant
rats.
would giant rats would still speak rats. They just speak bigger words.
Like were rats.
Those are people.
Rats? Where?
Rats. Rats. We're the rats.
As soon as I figure out an instrument for you, Gilbert, I'll give you one that'll summon that. No, I won't.
Wouldn't it just be a piper?
Rodents of unusual size.
Well, I got a slide whistle, an accordion, and a hurdy-gurdy.
All right. All right. So back to the rat.
Uh-huh.
Are you
Okay, so
still-
it's not a compulsion.
It is not a compulsion, no. It
Okay,
is
do you
just
feel afraid?
not afraid per se. It's a weird feeling that it's like we can feel it in the air, but we don't know what it is. We can feel the magic all around us. And it started after y'all came back on board from the cave. And it's just
It's like someone farted in
But
the
it
room, but you
has-
don't know who did
but
it.
it has grown weaker in the day you've been traveling. You've
Okay.
been traveling. This is your second day, isn't it? Yeah. Start of your second day, I think. Yes. Yeah. But they
I'll
tell you it is
just,
getting weaker. It is
Okay.
fading.
Awix, they say they feel magic in the air. It's like tickling their whiskers and their tails. It's not any kind of compulsion.
Well-
I think it's getting weaker.
Well, before it gets too weak, I'll do an identify ritual on the blue glowing slime.
You're gonna touch sea spooge? Okay,
Yep.
man, whatever floats your boat.
You've seen Awix touch and lick just about every magic thing that we've come across, so yeah.
Oh god, that's right. You're the group's rock licker.
It has faint illusion magic, but it is fading. Like it wasn't a spell, it's just illusion magic. But it's not enough left. It's just a lingering trace of it.
Okay, and I'll just look this this broken open barrel over. Does it show any signs of like damage to it? Like, did someone take an axe to it? Was it not open? Was it pressure from the inside that snapped it? That type of thing.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Guidance.
The wood fibers splinter outward, like it burst open, not pried open. It exploded from the inside.
Okay. Are there any like claw marks on the inside of something that like might have hatched in here and was kind of scrambling around, eating its way out, and then eventually just grew too big?
No, it's just that weird blue liquid, that weird blue water, that faint glowing water.
Right, that
Has
identifies
faded
as
now.
just illusory type
Right.
stuff going on.
Right. But when you touch it, you notice that it doesn't feel like water. It's denser than water, heavier.
Oh, it's lube. I don't think they actually would have wanted to eat this after all. Not after something had its way with the barrel.
All right. Yeah, do you go to what do you do? You've asked the quartermaster. He even points out the quartermaster has went and pointed out where the barrel was, and you notice when you see it, it too has where it was has some of that faint blue glow stuff, watery stuff. The lube, as you call it.
Is there a trail?
It goes against. It starts where the barrel was sitting, and it goes against the far wall of the ship.
Like it just phased through the wall? Whatever was leaving this?
That's what it looks like.
Huh. Well, best I can tell is that somebody put something into that barrel before we left port and it hatched on the way.
Perhaps.
I'm sorry, mister. What was that?
I said that could be a possibility. I apologize. Suddenly, the ship lurches. I need everyone to make a dexterity save. Keep them thrown down. All right, let's see here. Zeldin, Baldric, Sean, Rendala. Y'all gonna jump in on this, or you're just gonna stand there and fall over? Take a D6 fall damage, bumping into something. Good thing you braced yourself under it. You hate to die falling over. Oh, wait, no, you did fall over. Oh no.
Barrel falls
You're
on me. There's next to the blue next to the blue smear. There's this red smear with the gnome hat on top of it.
That's fucked up. All right, let's see what happens.
Yeah, I get warfed.
The dex is 14, everybody, and it failed.
Damn it.
Well, I'm near
5
death.
points of damage.
Can I sacrifice my deck save to get down Mr. President Awix?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, we a dex.
No, I'm foregoing my deck save to jump in front of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm taking all of my damage and his.
Oh, God.
It doesn't
Like,
even
you
bloody
take
me.
10 you take 10 points of damage, but you do knock him out. But you only take 1. No, you don't take any. Hey, when he bumps you out of the way. But you hear the captain yelling out, "We got a strange current. We're fighting it." At the helm. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. We have a new kitten in the house. The little shit was behind my table. I didn't even see him.
Yeah, cats do
Sorry.
that.
Yeah, I know. Shit out of me. So you see that the helmsman is he's pulling on it. He's fighting the current. You can't tell what it is because the fog is still thick. Something seems to be holding the ship, or tried to grab the ship, but he managed to keep it out of it.
Well, I guess I'll go out on deck to see what all the commotion's about. Leave the hold.
I will follow him.
As you get out, you notice that the fog is still thick, but the wind is picking up, and the ship has started to move again.
Okay. Yeah, it was probably just the wind catching.
Yeah. And you don't see anything, and after a couple hours, the fog starts to dissipate. Starts to become a pretty evening. Yeah. Yeah. The fog seems to be dissipating and everything seems quiet.
Okay.
Steady breeze. Yeah, steady breeze. Pretty. And you proceed on. That is the end of day 2. So what are y'all doing? This is probably going to be the end of the second day. Everything is calm and peaceful.
Yeah. Well, I informed the quartermaster of my determination that, it looks like something in that barrel hatched, and magic, and whatever it was magical in origin, and like got out of the boat through the hull without breaking the hull.
Made you think somebody put that thing on here?
That's a strong possibility. Someone might not have wanted us to return to port quite so successfully.
He kind of lowers his voice and looks around. I'd be careful to talk like that. There's. That's why we have 3 Captain Cerberus. Stuff like this isn't supposed to happen.
Indeed. And yet, broken barrel.
He nods.
So keep it quiet. But perhaps posting some rotating guards in the stores to deter theft, let's call it, might be prudent.
Yes, I'll get right on that.
Right.
And he nods to you and starts to look at the crew of who he can pick to be guards.
And I do tell him, make sure there's at least 2 guards at all times, and that those 2 guards are from different factions at all times. So that, we have 3 factions, right? Rotate them through so that there's never just one faction there. That way they can trust that nobody's screwing with the stores, because no one's going to lie to cover for one of the other 2 factions.
He nods as it dawns on him that makes sense. That does. You see him start scratching out names on his little list he was making. He was going to pick people that knew each other together. And he starts rearranging it. That does make sense, sir. I'll get right on that. Yes.
Good.
All right. So what you do now? If I can have more cobbler?
I mean, yeah, we'll probably have some more cobbler. And then, just sort of hang out. We're just waiting to get back to
Right.
port, and, the captain knows how to run the ship. We don't need to do that. So, unless anything weird happens again.
I mean, what's the odds of that?
Very low.
So, hang on, I need to All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right, so you lay down for the second night.
Sure.
Night passes uneventful. You're sleep. You're awoken by beating on your door. The captain yelling at you. Hey, sirs, you may want to come out here.
I come out there.
He leads you up on deck. Huh?
I mean, is that just AWIX or to everybody?
Well, he said
Yeah,
sir, so I'm gonna
he's-
keep sleeping.
He looks kind of. When you open the door, the captain looks pale and has a worried look in his face, and he seems to be anxiously trying to get you up on deck.
Yeah, I go.
All right. When you get up deck, you notice that again the crews are all squad off in their little clans, in their little factions. And in between them, hanging from the foremast, is a body dangling upside down. He is soaking wet. Water drips steadily from his hair, his boots, and his open mouth. The one on watch is screaming. He was one of the dogs. He keeps screaming, "Nobody went overboard. I was watching. I was here." And he seems to be, and the one that is hanging is one of the dock hands. It's one of Mirror's men.
Is this one of the guys that was on watch in the stores?
No.
So what was this man doing? I'm asking everybody at the on the deck.
Roll me persuasion or an insight check.
I'm gonna go with persuasion. It was way better than my insight.
All right.
Wait, we're having to convince the crew to tell us what their fucking jobs are?
More like
Yes.
yeah.
I don't answer emails. Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
That was a political statement. Anyway.
Awful wash.
I know, right? So,
Awful employee.
yeah, true. So, as you gather around, a couple of the other dock hands mentioned that they had seen him watching the singer, the girl that was singing, the girl that woke up singing. He has been watching her. And the ritual she does in the song she was singing.
Okay, and was he doing that when he was last seen?
And they were like, yeah, the last time he was seen, he was watching her, but nobody's seen him since, this morning when he was on watch. After he came off a watch, he kind of hangs out near the singer's area so he can watch her and listen. Kind of a fan, I suppose, or was.
So that's what he regularly did. Are you sure that is what he actually did last night when he was found?
He wasn't found till morning. We don't know we don't know how he got up there.
But it was his downtime, so he was like supposed to be resting or whatnot.
Yes. It's supposed to be his downtime.
Okay. Are any of the singers up on deck with the rest of the crew?
Yes, there's a few up there. They're up here. They're gathered amongst themselves over in over
Okay.
to one side.
And I'll turn him as like, and this man was watching Sella when she was sleep singing last night.
He has been watching her. I don't know if he's been watching her sleep, but he has been watching her often.
Is there anything unusual about the body, or does it just look like someone drowned?
So you take the body down.
Yeah, we're going to need to examine it.
Have the ship doctor look at it.
Do we have a ship's doctor?
Yes,
Thought we did.
actually. We do. Yes.
Oh,
It's not even a bone saw McGee. It's an actual doctor.
Yeah, it's an actual. You as you lower the ship, you notice that its lungs are filled with seawater. His eyes are open and glassy, and salt water trickles from his nostrils.
okay. And yeah, so I tell the doctor to take the body down to the infirmary and perform an autopsy. We need to know how this man died.
Shit. I forgot I put a doctor on the crew. That was supposed to be one of y'all's checks. Okay, but yes. So I'll just roll it.
Using
forward.
the tools at our disposal is also an option.
You're right. I can have my rats do an investigation. They'll find anything inside them.
Huh. Well, apparently she sucks at her job. Gave her a medicine check, and well, so she looks at you. She says, "I don't know. I have no idea." Is this man even dead? No, she doesn't say that. She says, "I don't know. Yeah, I don't know." But one of you are free to check.
Well, she's useless. Throw her overboard.
I'm sorry. So who
You
wants to
should
make
be.
So who wants to make the medicine check?
Well, I got a -1.
That sounds perfect.
I mean,
I can give guidance.
I have a +3. I'm
I
almost as
mean-
good as the ship's doctor.
Yeah, she says a +4.
All right, well,
You
I'll
don't
just
even have
do my bardic. I know a little bit about everything, and I'll just like start examining the body and trying to figure out the actual cause of
Bardic and
death.
guidance.
All right, roll me a medicine check.
Guidance.
That's enough to pass. It had a real low DC too. All right, you notice that there are salt crystals that line the lungs, and behind his ears are tiny slits, almost like gills, forming.
Is this some of like that transformative magic stuff that the widow was talking about when we were in port?
Could be. That's what you think it is, yeah.
That's absurd.
The singers have these type of mutations, yes?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do have those types of things. But they perform rituals to get those, don't they?
Are you asking or telling?
I am telling you, you know that the singers perform strange rituals to get, and those rituals are kept secret. No one knows what is sung at those rituals or done at those rituals.
Well, if I know medieval bards, it was probably an orgy.
I mean, that's what you probably would assume, I suppose.
How far out are we from Port Cerberus?
One day. You'll be there tomorrow.
So, where exactly on the ship are the stores kept?
Food store, below deck.
In the front, the middle, the stern?
I would say in the middle.
Okay. And where have the singers made their nests?
Their nest. They are towards the back of the ship, as close to the water as possible.
Okay. And
Yeah,
how?
they are in the lower. They are in the lower decks at the rear of the ship. The dogs are in the middle decks above the the food stocks and stuff, and the other ones are at the front of the ship.
Oh, nice of them to take the shittiest quarters.
I mean, well, the ones in the front, they don't care if it's the size or anything about the quarter.
Well, no, the front of the ship is usually considered the worst place to get quartered because, which way does the wind blow?
Yeah, I know.
All the smell goes across those areas.
Yeah, but they don't care. They're disciplined soldiers. They don't give a shit. They love the smell of poo poo in the morning.
Well,
I don't
bathrooms
know.
will be in front of them because that's where the head is.
I'm not
So
never been on a boat.
I just got back to they love the smell of poop in the morning. What the fuck?
Well, napalm hasn't been invented yet, so
So we're deploying your rats with poop grenades.
Right?
I mean, I love how he's just like, okay. No,
sounds. We were
yes, that's
discussing where
where,
all the different people were sleeping on the ship.
even though they do work together, ish, they still
Well,
keep to themselves, each group. It's
Yeah.
more civil than it is at Port Cerberus, only because it's limited space.
I mean, an easy remedy would be generalizing the quarters, and then, well, people are just going to have to get used to each other because we're on a ship. But we only have a day back, so
I mean, this is your crew, so if you want to do that, you can do
Well, I'd point out that part of what Genghis Khan did in order to unite the steppes was he forced people from other tribes to be part of camping groups with other tribesmen.
yes,
That way, it
that's
broke
literally
down
what
the
I
original
just said.
divisions.
Generalize the sleeping quarters because right now they're segregated, so they stay within their factions and they don't really interact with each other unless they absolutely have to. Sleeping next to somebody changes a lot of things.
You were
It
so right.
encourages
Yeah.
camaraderie.
It sure does. It does. Sure does.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do that. Get rid of their segregation.
I was unaware that they had segregated quarters. I just assumed there was, the main sleeping area, like where the gun deck is. That's where everybody sleeps. I didn't
Anyone
realize they had
who
private bedrooms. I would have
anyone who
changed
has an
that from day
issue with
one.
it can be fed to the rats.
Yeah, these groups usually do not commingle. You know, that's why there are
Well-
3 captains in 3 separate groups in Port Amore. I mean Port Port Cerberus. Sorry.
Ah, yes,
That
Port
is on my
Shipford.
head. That's on my head. That was on my head.
Every time he says, "Oh shit, fuck," all I can think of is, how illegal is it to make meth? Anybody know that dispatch call?
No.
Guy calls the cops and asks them how. It is definitely a skit, but it was very well done. Calls the cops. How illegal is it to make meth? And then the dispatcher reads him his, name and address, and he goes, "Oh shit, fuck, no, that's not me. That's not. Nope, this is not Dave."
That's funny.
I'll have to look it up after the session and share it with you guys. But anyway, yeah, if the crew has been segregated this entire time, yeah, that's why I didn't know that. I would have definitely changed that from day one because they're our crew. They're no longer alleging to their original captains.
That is very true.
Anyone who has an issue with the desegregation of the ship will be fed to the rats.
You just want to feed somebody rats. That's all you did.
Nope. I don't want to feed anyone to the rats.
I don't know. Those
But-
rats look pretty hungry.
They don't need to know that.
The fingers on this Husky contractor bag box look like mini corn dogs. Just wanted to put that out there.
So, are we still on deck with the body, or did we take it below to examine it in the
You
infirmary?
took it below to examine it.
Okay.
in the infirmary.
So, I guess I would tell the doctor that this looks like some type of like magical sea contagion. And he should begin screening the entire crew for symptoms like these big salt crystals, gills behind the ears. We don't want it spreading. Find out if there's anybody who is so afflicted and quarantine them.
Quarantine? Is it? Okay. I'll look into it. When would you like? Would you like that report before we reach port, or no?
I'd like it as quickly as possible.
She nods. Oh, okay. 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 And she starts. And she goes to get the captain to tell the bosun to have people start rotating through the sick base. I mean, through the infirmary so she can check them.
Right. And with this body, let's wrap it up and we'll put it in the ballast hold, at the lowest part of the ship, like next to the keel where we keep the rocks for so the boat
Right.
doesn't tip over.
Right.
We'll store it there.
Got
Because
Roger that.
nothing valuable is stored there and out of sight, out of mind until we get to port.
Yeah.
In the meanwhile, while they're screening themselves to see if any more of them are turning into fish people.
Funny you should say that. Do you consider yourself the list of people being checked?
I'm sorry, say that again?
I said, do you consider yourself in that group of people that needed to be checked? Because you have been itching behind the ears lately.
I have been.
Yeah. I told you that was coming, didn't I?
Yeah.
Like,
You never said anything else
Does
after
it-
that.
I know. I haven't. It hasn't happened yet, but
If the doctor doesn't bring it up, I would just ignore it and not do anything.
Okay.
Yeah. If the doctor doesn't have the balls to suggest that I should be checked as well, we'll see what happens.
No, she really doesn't. She really doesn't. No. They have the crew, the named crew will not turn on you. The unnamed crew,
Wait, how would checking him be construed as turning on him?
It's more a test of is she the type of like ship's doctor that will actually tell the captain, no, you're infected with Rhizonian lice pupae. You cannot go on the away team.
No, she's not the one
She
to say
wouldn't be
that.
a very good doctor if she doesn't check the party members.
She doesn't check you.
So
Why?
we would not, because that was not what was told to her. She
she's
was
not a
told
very
to
good
check
doctor,
the
is what he's saying.
She is not. This is her first trip, her first time out of school. I rolled a medicine check and she rolled a 1, man. Basic checking a body and she couldn't do it. So give her a break, she'll get better.
Yeah, I get it. It's more that this was a test to see if she would speak truth to power, and she failed.
She says she's real timid and shy. Yes.
Yeah.
Like I said, fucking throw her overboard. Useless.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine. I've looked a lot of magic things. Some unusual symptoms aren't exactly unknown.
It's true. That is very, very.
Anyway,
So
while they're all organizing the checks of everybody, I also do want to go talk to Sella Stillborn and see if she knows anything about this.
when you talk to her, she says, he was kind to me. He was a nice person. He didn't judge me for being. He was a nice person, and that's all she says.
Are all of the singers female?
No.
Okay.
But there are more that are female than men.
Right. It was more. Is it like a case of only women can become singers, and if you try to turn a man into a singer, they melt. They turn into that. They die.
No, but you are on the right track. That is what happened to him. He tried to do a ritual without being ready, and he done one of the songs that they do, and that's what killed him. Because when they do it, it has a whole thing behind it, and he didn't do the whole thing. He was just trying to get closer to her.
He did not follow the golden path.
Yeah.
Right.
And I would actually ask Stella, did you try to convert him to a singer?
She looks down at the floor. No, he didn't. He liked the song, but didn't know the beat. No, not beat. Didn't know the melody. He liked the song, but didn't know the melody. I told him he couldn't join. You have to
Wait.
know the melody.
Is one of you guys named Melody? Is this just a matter of introduction?
She kind of tilts her head, confused. What?
Huh?
And then Awix just plows ahead. He's like, God damn it.
I will double down on every word I hear if I can.
We know. We know.
She just blinks a little bit and looks back at Awix. Oh, I apologize. No.
So he was trying to convert himself against your recommendation.
He knew he shouldn't. He knew he shouldn't come. He knew. I told him the song. The water wouldn't accept. The water wouldn't take him.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, at least we know what happened then. Thank you, Stella. Or Sella.
Yeah, she nods.
I suppose I should tell the good doctor to stop panicking now. If you'll excuse me.
Okay.
And so I go
And
back to
the
the doctor.
entire crew is already dead, euthanized by the doctor.
The
Shit, we-
doctor,
Put-
you come back, the doctor's got this terrified look on her face. She's breathing hard. This is bad. A lot of the singers have this. I don't know what it is.
I do. Is it confined strictly to the singers, or is any of the other crew afflicted?
No, it's just the singers.
That's good. They're supposed to have it. What this is a partial stage for someone becoming a singer. There, however, is a bunch of required magical rituals that one must do to do so successfully. Failure results in death, the way we saw. If none of the rest of the crew is afflicted in any way, then no one else is so foolish as to try and do it themselves. So we're good.
She just stands there
Wow.
and blinks a minute and goes, "Oh, okay. Okay."
While he's talking to her, I would like to get some twine, small pulleys, and then turn the dead guy into a string puppet when she's not looking.
What?
Are you
Okay.
gonna like Weekend at Bernie's this guy?
Yes. When she's not looking. We're firing this bitch. I don't care. I just want to fuck with her now.
All right.
Yeah, so while Awix is distracting her, I am turning the dead guy into a marionette. Pinocchio style.
Well. Okay. She finishes her as she's almost done talking to you about the thing. She leans forward and she whispers to you, "Why is he tied up to the body?" So only you can hear. She whispers, "Why is he tying rope to the body?"
To Awix?
Yes, she leans forward and whispers, "Why is he tying rope to the body?"
Gnomish ritual for honorable burial.
As I do some practice tongues.
She glances back at Rendella and then looks back at you. "Y'all have some strange customs." And she leaves. leaves y'all to the body, thinking y'all have some kind of sacred ritual to do.
Well, I'm not sure I would call it sacred, but he's doing a ritual, all right.
The ritual of the tap and dance.
So I think we'll call it here because yeah, it's almost 11.
All right.
I think we'll call it here.